Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy App, bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. 15 rounds among heavyweights between Mike Tyson and Big George Foreman. Mike Tyson's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope. George Foreman's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! His adversary, with a record of 76 triumphs, with 68 knockouts and 5 losses, by way of Marshall, Big George Foreman!
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Mike Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Fighting fire with fire sometimes can work, but can it work under circumstances like this when a power puncher is going up against George Foreman?
Yeah, it can. In other words, you have to have a little defense to go with that ability to generate fire, or in this case, power.
Good 1-2 by Mike Tyson. Nice work to the midsection with the left. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Zones in on that overhand right.
Defense, more defense.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Foreman's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Halfway through round number one. Foreman crushes home a left. Foreman's tagged by a right hand. Tyson's jacked up by an uppercut. Scores up top with a left. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Solid left hand to the head. Tough to get rid of George Foreman. No rope-a-dope tonight. No surprise, Muhammad Ali coming at you with right hands. Foreman withstands that. Mike Tyson lands the hook flush. A nice jab by George Foreman. Good counter punch by Mike Tyson. I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
Very accurate with the overhand right. Submitting to the work downstairs with the left. A well-placed hook from Mike Tyson. Foreman's left landing well. And that's the end of round one. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Carry it away and you catch him. Got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. You're gonna catch him. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Foreman's got all eyes on him right now. Everybody wants to see how he'll react after being stunned in that last round. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Unable to land clean by Mike Tyson.
Keep working the body.
And oh, what a good strong uppercut by George Foreman. Big left hand from Iron Mike. Left to the body. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Solid hook. Unload! George Foreman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Foreman's showing us some desperate measures right here. Throwing big looping shots, just trying to headhunt after being stunned.
Yeah, sometimes when you're not sure of yourself, you actually do the opposite of what most people would think or picture that you do. You go right after the guy. You kind of run into the propeller of the plane. That's what he's doing right now.
A precise hook by Tyson he showed us. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good biting, snapping shot by George Foreman. Good solid hook from Big George. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. George Foreman's ripped by an uppercut. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. Body shot lands. It was the right. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. Big shot he just scored with. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight. One, two, three, four, five. Foreman's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. To the body. Foreman's fatigue is starting to play a major factor in this fight now. He is having trouble landing any of these punches.
Yeah, and it's not because his opponent all of a sudden is a great defensive whiz. You know, he's not Claude Wayne. He didn't all of a sudden become the invisible man. It's just that he's not landing because he's throwing him from too far away, as you said, very tired.
End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Foreman's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
the way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how he has his arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his opponent's punches to get in. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Now hugging on the inside. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Foreman's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Tyson's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Solid. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? But he's going to continue on. And bang, and away he goes. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's over. This fight is over. Foreman's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, the winner,
And just like that, Mike Tyson's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fist.